For centuries, it was considered a divine text by some, and a dangerous heresy by others. It speaks of fallen angels, ancient giants, and a coming judgment that would reshape the very fabric of Earth. For over 1,600 years, this book, the Book of Enoch, was systematically removed from our Bibles. But why? What hidden truths did it contain that were deemed too dangerous for the masses? I am George Dela Peña, and today we tear back the veil. The Book of Enoch is one of the most mysterious and controversial texts ever written. Found among the Dead Sea Scrolls, it predates many parts of the Old Testament. Early Christians, including figures like Tertullian and Jude, the brother of Jesus, openly quoted it. In fact, Jude 1:14-15 is a direct citation from Enoch. So if it was so influential, why did it vanish? The official story points to the Council of Laodicea around 364 AD, where church leaders finalized the biblical canon. They decided which books were divinely inspired and which were not. The Book of Enoch, with its wild and sensational tales, didn't make the cut. But the real reasons might be far more complex and deliberate. Let's dive into what makes this book so explosive. It begins with the Watchers, a group of 200 angels who descended to Earth. They weren't just visiting. Led by an angel named Samyaza, they became infatuated with human women, took them as wives, and taught humanity forbidden secrets: sorcery, astrology, and the art of warfare. This unholy union gave birth to a monstrous offspring, the Nephilim, a race of giants who consumed the Earth's resources and eventually turned on humanity itself. This narrative provides a shocking alternative explanation for the origin of evil. Instead of a single serpent in a garden, it presents a cosmic rebellion, a planned corruption of the human race by celestial beings. Could this have been the first reason for its removal? The Church preferred a simpler, more contained story of the fall of man. The idea of powerful angels actively breeding with humans and corrupting them from the heavens was a theological bombshell. Then there's the prophecy. Enoch isn't just a history of fallen angels, it's a detailed prophetic journey. He's taken to the heavens, shown the secrets of creation, the movements of the stars, and given a terrifying vision of the final judgment. He describes a messianic figure, the Son of Man, who will judge both the fallen angels and wicked humans. Sound familiar? Many of these themes echo loudly in the New Testament, especially in the Book of Revelation. This raises a crucial question. Did the Book of Enoch influence the New Testament writers, or were they all drawing from a common well of prophetic tradition? Removing Enoch from the canon allowed the New Testament to stand alone, unique, and primary. Keeping it would have shown that many of its core ideas, like the Son of Man and the final judgment, were already circulating centuries before. This could have undermined the perceived originality and authority of the New Testament scriptures. Perhaps the most radical part of Enoch's book is its cosmology. He describes a multi-layered heaven, a flat earth with pillars, and detailed astronomical calendars that challenge our modern understanding. He travels through celestial gateways and witnesses the storehouses of snow, hail, and wind. While this might sound fantastical to us, it was a comprehensive worldview for ancient people. But as the Church grew and aligned itself with the ruling powers of the Roman Empire, it needed a theology that was more grounded, less speculative, and easier to control. The wild, almost sci-fi-like visions of Enoch were a liability. They opened the door to too many questions, too much Gnostic-style speculation about the nature of the cosmos and the divine. To maintain a unified and easily digestible doctrine for the masses, the strange and wonderful universe of Enoch had to be hidden away. So, was the Book of Enoch banned simply because it was weird? Or was it a calculated move to control the narrative of fate? By removing it, church authorities simplified the origin of evil, solidified the uniqueness of the New Testament, and suppressed a cosmology that was too complex and challenging for a growing global religion. The book wasn't just left out. It was actively suppressed, deemed a dangerous text that could lead believers astray. Yet it survived, preserved for centuries in Ethiopia, where it remained part of the biblical canon. Its rediscovery has forced us to ask uncomfortable questions about the history we've been taught, and the truths that may have been deliberately concealed. What other secrets are waiting to be uncovered in the lost and forbidden books of our past? The story of Enoch proves that sometimes, the most important truths are the ones they try to bury. Thanks for joining me on this journey into forbidden scripture. If you found this exploration fascinating, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. What are your thoughts on the Book of Enoch? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.